Hello, and welcome to another moment of pause and reflection here on Fragments of Stillness. This is a space for mindful silence, for words that touch, and for stillness that transforms. A place where we allow ourselves to feel time with more depth. If this kind of content speaks to you, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m., offering calm beginnings for thoughtful days. Today, we'll reflect on something that often starts small, but can grow and take up a lot of space inside us: impatience. Maybe it's one of the most universal feelings, and at the same time, one of the least understood. Impatience shows up when life doesn't move at our pace, when the yes we're waiting for takes too long, when the pain won't go away, when the answers don't come, when others don't match our rhythm, or worse, when we ourselves seem stuck. And then we begin to suffocate. We feel like we're wasting time, that something's wrong, that we have to do more, move faster, push harder. But is the problem really in the slowness of life? Or is it in our struggle to accept its natural rhythm? This is a difficult question, because it forces us to face our own fragility in the face of time. Today, I want to invite you to listen to a short fable about this. And maybe, just maybe, it will bring some lightness to whatever waiting you're going through. There was once a woman who inherited a small, neglected garden from her grandmother. The soil was dry, cracked, long untouched, but in it was a quiet promise. Her grandmother always said it was a soil of miracles. With love, the woman began to tend the space. She cleared it, prepared the earth, and chose the finest seeds, flowers said to bring beauty and peace. She planted, watered, nourished, watched, but nothing. Days passed, still nothing. Weeks, not a single sprout. Frustrated, she began to doubt herself. Was she doing something wrong? Was the soil dead? Driven by anxiety, she dug into the earth, moved the seeds, changed tools, tried new methods, searched for fast answers. But the more she tried to control time, the less anything grew. One day, a quiet old gardener walked by, and seeing her frustration, said softly, "Some flowers don't bloom when you want them to. They bloom when the soil has absorbed enough stillness. Miracles need time, and time doesn't begin until haste ends." The woman didn't say a word. She sat down in the dirt and cried. Cried for her impatience, for her frantic need to force things, for everything she'd tried to rush. That day, she planted nothing. She simply watered and waited. And in that letting go of urgency, one morning, without warning, the first flower bloomed. Small, simple, but full of meaning. This fable speaks to something deep in us. We live in a time where everything has to be instant. Food arrives in minutes. Answers come with a click. Emotions are expected to resolve themselves in 15-second reels. But what is real does not follow that rhythm. True transformation takes time. Emotional wounds don't heal on command, and nothing meaningful is born out of impatience. Impatience, at its root, is a refusal to sit with life's real pace. It's born of fear. Fear that something won't happen, that we're wasting time, that we are not enough. But time, with all its apparent slowness, knows exactly what it's doing. That woman's garden might well be our own hearts. And many times we're digging too much, demanding too much, trying to control processes that only ask for care and time. The lesson is in the act of watering, even when we see no signs of life. To trust, even when there's no proof. To persist, even when there are no immediate results. Maybe you're going through that right now. A long wait that feels endless. An answer that won't come. A cycle that refuses to close. You might be facing the pain of uncertainty about your career, your future, someone you love, or even your own ability to keep going. and everything feels too still. Life, too slow. Days, too heavy. Signs, nowhere in sight. But what if something is happening, just not in the way you expect? Sometimes the growth within us is so subtle we can't notice it. The flower hasn't bloomed yet, but the root is already stretching. And the root is always the quietest part of the process. If you feel like you're falling behind, breathe. Maybe you're just maturing inside. Impatience screams, but wisdom whispers. And often, those who learn to listen, learn to dance with time, even when time is slow. If this reflection resonated with something inside you, feel free to leave a comment. Tell me, what kind of waiting has challenged you the most lately? And share this video with someone who might also be feeling stuck in the in-between. Sometimes, one thoughtful word is enough to help someone survive a silent season. If you haven't yet, subscribe to Fragments of Stillness. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m. A place to breathe, feel, and slowly, gently bloom. Thank you for being here. And remember, the timing of flowers is not ours to control, but they always bloom. And when they do, they make every second of waiting worth it.